Before we delve into the darkness, remember to click that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy our journey into the macabre. Today, we'll be exploring the dark mind of H.P. Lovecraft, a figure who has left an indelible mark on the world of horror literature. Born in the late summer of 1890, Lovecraft was introduced to the macabre at an early age, an influence that would shape his literary style for years to come. His imagination was a breeding ground for the eerie and the supernatural, leading him to pen his first published work, The Alchemist, in the year 1916. This tale of horror set the tone for Lovecraft's future works, stirring tales of cosmic horror that probed the depths of human fear and the unknown. Lovecraft's life was as intriguing as his work, filled with mystery, tragedy, and a deep understanding of the human fear of the unknown. Lovecraft's rise to infamy was not an overnight success, but a slow burn, much like the creeping horrors in his stories. Born in the late summer of 1890, Howard Phillips Lovecraft was a solitary child, frequently ill and racked with night terrors. His early life was marred by tragedy, with the death of his father when he was only 3 years old and his mother when he was a young man. These personal struggles and his own fragile health undoubtedly fed into the dark undercurrents of his later works. In the early 1920s, Lovecraft began to create what would become his most enduring legacy, the Cthulhu Mythos. This was a shared universe used by Lovecraft in a number of his stories, featuring a set of cosmic entities, as well as the books that supposedly tell of them. His stories hinted at a larger, more terrifying reality lurking just beyond the veil of our own, populated by ancient and malevolent gods such as the titular Cthulhu. His most famous works, including The Call of Cthulhu and At the Mountains of Madness, were initially published in pulp magazines, often to little acclaim. Lovecraft was virtually unknown during his lifetime and published only in pulp magazines before he died in poverty, but he is now regarded as one of the most significant 20th century authors in his genre. Some critics argue that Lovecraft's work has had a profound influence on modern horror. His themes of cosmic horror and the insignificance of humanity in the face of ancient and powerful forces have been echoed in countless works since his time. He has been cited as an influence by a number of successful writers, including Stephen King, Neil Gaiman, and Guillermo del Toro. It was only after his death, Lovecraft began to receive the recognition he deserved. His works have grown in popularity and are now considered classics of the horror genre. His unique vision of horror, which combines elements of science fiction and gothic horror, has earned him a place in the literary canon. Lovecraft's legacy is a testament to his unique vision of horror, a genre he helped shape with his tales of ancient gods and cosmic horror. Lovecraft's legacy is as enduring as the ancient gods he created, influencing countless authors and filmmakers. The year was 1937, when H.P. Lovecraft, a man of profound imagination and extraordinary talent, breathed his last. Yet death was not the end for this master of horror. Instead, it marked the beginning of his true literary ascension. Posthumously, Lovecraft's work found the recognition it deserved. His tales of cosmic horror, of ancient gods and unknowable terrors, began to seep into the consciousness of readers worldwide. His influence stretched its tendrils far and wide, reaching not only authors but also filmmakers and game developers. One cannot discuss modern horror without acknowledging the shadow Lovecraft casts over the genre. Acclaimed author Stephen King has often cited Lovecraft as a significant influence, his work echoing Lovecraft's themes of cosmic dread and the insignificance of humanity. The video game industry too owes a debt to Lovecraft. Titles like Amnesia, The Dark Descent draw heavily from his narrative style and themes, providing players with a visceral, interactive experience of Lovecraftian horror. Yet Lovecraft's legacy is not without controversy. His personal views, particularly those concerning race, have come under scrutiny. These views, deeply ingrained in his time, have been a source of contention among fans and critics alike. The question arises, can we separate the artist from his art? Or should his beliefs cast a shadow over his contributions to literature? Despite these controversies, Lovecraft's work continues to stir the pot of our collective nightmares. His tales, filled with ancient unknowable horrors, touch upon a universal fear, the dread of the unknown. This fear, so eloquently captured in his stories, is what continues to draw readers and viewers into the Lovecraftian universe. Lovecraft's work continues to captivate and terrify audiences, a testament to the enduring power of his imagination and his understanding of the human fear of the unknown. His legacy, as complex and multifaceted as the man himself, remains a cornerstone of the horror genre, reminding us that there are always darker depths to explore.